The Nampa School District is about to change its schedule again. Last spring, when the Board of Trustees decided to move to a 4-day week, they became the largest district in the state to do so. And we were told it was for a variety of reasons, because of shrinking budgets and enrollment, and to hopefully help with teacher retention and recruitment. Longer but fewer days was also supposed to boost overall morale. But now, after nearly a full year of living with that schedule, the district says it's heard from parents, and they're asking for some relief, especially for the younger kids. Aspen Shumpert takes a closer look at what's changing and what teachers are saying about it.
We are going to talk about Minglo Moves the Mountain.
For teachers like Logan Robbins,
The setting of the story.
a second grade teacher at Willow Creek Elementary in Nampa, longer school days mean getting creative.
I think my lessons, I kind of decided to make them a little shorter and then come back to things throughout the day, so it doesn't seem like long chunks of time where we're just sitting and reading for a really long time.
Students in the Nampa School District are just 20 school days away from finishing its first year with 4-day weeks.
We had a lot of things happening in our district with changes we needed to implement because of some budgetary concerns. We were seeing a decline in student enrollment. We had to make a number of changes, including closing some schools, rebounding our schools.
Just some of the reasons Deputy Superintendent Waylon Yarbrough says is why the district shifted to a shorter week.
While the 4-day was another change, there was a positive benefit in what we'd seen with other districts across the state in increased family time, increased time for students to have extracurricular activities. All those things from a student perspective seemed beneficial.
The trade-off meant school days are about 30 minutes longer.
Switching it to a 4-day was a little different at the beginning, but then when we kind of got in the rhythm of things, it's been pretty simple.
Despite initial concerns about academic impacts, Deputy Superintendent Yarbrough says students are thriving under the new schedule.
We're seeing a positive trend in our district of our test scores, particularly on ISAT and IRI, are trending in the positive direction. We're seeing student gains in achievement.
But with students arriving home later due to extended hours and parental feedback expressing concerns about fatigue.
The district has moved to a 4-day. We love it. Friday has been great for me and my family. But I do get concerned with the kindergarten long days.
The board voted at its last meeting to shorten the elementary school schedule by 18 minutes daily, moving dismissal from 4:21 p.m. to 4:03 p.m.
I think it will just be able to have more engagement in the classroom and a little more stamina instead of oh, we're going so long.
Deputy Superintendent Yarbrough emphasizes that despite the change, students will still receive significantly more instruction than required by state law.
For grades 4 through 8, the state minimum hours are 900. In the model that we will have for next year, going from 851 to 403, our elementary students will still have 890 hours of instructional time.
Although it will be another adjustment, Robbins believes shortening days will benefit everyone.
The elementary schedule change will begin next school year. Again, the start time at 8:51 a.m. will remain the same, but elementary students will get out at 4:03 p.m. next year instead of 4:21. And this is just for elementary students to start out with, but I'm told they're also considering this for secondary schools, middle schools, and high schools. And we're going to hear a little bit more about that at the next school board meeting.
I wonder if they're going to bring up any of the bus scheduling with that, because I don't know if they do kind of couple that, where they go from one elementary school to pick up high school kids. So that kind of mix that up.
They are on a 2-tier system, so they really have to coexist with each other on schedules. That is something that Deputy Superintendent Waylon Yarbrough brought up today. So something they have to consider before really making that final change.
Okay, so no final decision just yet, but the elementary school one is decided.
Yep, elementary decided, high school and middle school to be determined.
All right, thank you very much, Aspen.